27 minutos, tío, pero no, no lo quiero ver entero, quiero ver el momento de la salsa. De la salsa tequila corazón. Holy shit. Chirvinco. Oh, muchas gracias por los 4 meses, máquina.
I'm Coyote Peterson, and I'm about to be bitten by the giant desert
¿Y si lo traduzco?
centipede.
Traducir automáticamente al español, a ver qué pasa, chavales. A ver cómo lo traduce, estoy atento. Oh, lo hace bien, pero ¿por qué están arriba? ¿Por qué salen arriba los subtítulos?
It's a fair statement to say that I am no stranger to pain, as over the past 2 years, I have arguably taken more intentional bites, chomps.
Me toca los cojones que estén ahí arriba. Un segundo, yo creo que si recargo esto se va a resolucionar.
I'm Coyote Peterson.
¿Por qué están aquí arriba?
And I'm about to be bitten by the giant desert centipede. Here we go.
Voy a chuparlo, chavales. Me voy a poner aquí, me voy a poner aquí.
Oh my gosh, it's so much worse than a bullet ant sting!
Marco, muchas gracias.
It's a fair statement to say that I am no stranger to pain.
¡Ah, que se pueden arrastrar, máquina!
Years, I have arguably taken...
¿Te quieres estar quieto, por favor? Hostia, tenéis 600 IQ, Yo no sabía que se podía hacer eso. Y trabajo de esto, se supone.
more intentional bites, chomps,
¡Hombre, se vuelve a subir!
and stings than any other human being.
Coyote
Some
gritando.
people say that I'm absolutely crazy, while others have
Cojones de mono.
labeled me as being admirably fearless. However, I describe myself as a passionate educator who has endured these wild experiments so that we can all learn about animals and ultimately take away from my discomfort a newfound respect for these oftentimes misunderstood creatures. So while I might be a little crazy, I certainly am not completely fearless, and have made it very
Por
clear
favor.
that there are only 2 creatures on this planet that make my skin
Pero si hago
crawl.
así.
The first is infamously known as the toe biter. Scientifically, this alien-looking creature is addressed as the giant water bug, and its bite, which is inflicted with a needle-like rostrum, is unbelievably painful. Since we first featured one of these insects several years ago, the Coyote Pack has been requesting both a bite and aftermath
Parece un
episode.
Pokémon, tío.
So I
Parece
faced
un
my
puto Pokémon.
fears, safely caught one of these giants, and then in poetic fashion, let it latch on and bite my toe. It was a pain that I will never
Carcajadas.
forget.
Carcajadas. Ponía los subtítulos carcajadas cuando estaba agonizando de dolor. Por favor, ¿por qué esto no funciona, tío? Que alguien me ayude.
Toe. It was a pain that I will never forget. A fear that I proudly conquered in the name of science
Que tengo que darle a Enter, vale. Voy a darle a Enter.
and education. My second fear needs no elaborate introduction. You already know what
¡Ya le he dado a
it is.
Enter!
And yes, I will be bitten by the giant desert centipede.
Vamos a ver. Vamos a ver que creo que en el chat hay gente con menos IQ que yo. Ya es
Ha
decir,
sido un placer. Cuídate mucho, Rubius.
ha sido un placer. Gracias, máquina. Shaun, junto a Carrie, muchas gracias también. Nefercito, de Nerry Chung, con los 3 meses. Vamos a ver, chavales, vamos a ver. Y ahora, porque sale música dramática a la izquierda. Dios, que no tiene puto sentido esto. Coyote grita y suspira. Vamos a ver. Estoy dando al Enter. Y ahora le doy al play.
These voracious predators can occasionally be encountered when exploring the deserts of the Southwest. And whether you stumble upon one under the light of day, as it disappears into a burrow, or you happen to bear witness to one as it hunts under the darkness of night, the reaction by most is usually the same. Screaming, running in the opposite direction, and then mentally navigating a thick cloud of disbelief for what your eyes had just seen. A giant, leg-covered, venomous fang-wielding terror that could only have materialized within one's most horrifying nightmare. However, this is no bad dream, and it's certainly no figment of your imagination. In fact, this animal is as real as it gets.
Voy a colocar más arriba. Aquí.
And for me, the moment you have all been waiting for is closer than you think.
¡Joder! Tío, me estáis tocando la polla muchísimo, te lo juro, Te lo juro. No se puede mover. Os aguantáis. Aprended inglés. No me contéis vuestra vida. Axel, muchas gracias. Gail, muchas gracias por la suscripción.
Servi!
Servi.
Oh, look at this!
Ahora salen ahí arriba a la izquierda ahora.
Wow, look at that! Hold on a second, let me try to bring it out here for you guys. Pick it up with this. Here. Oh, no, it's moving. Here, give me that Tupperware container. Mario, get that container already back.
Here, use your hat. Oh, it's not working.
Get him? No, it's so fast. I can't grab onto it. Ah! Hurry. I got it pinned. Oh, there you go.
Fuck, es gigante, tío.
Oh, girl.
Joder, es que... Ya con... ¡Ah! ¿Cómo se mueve? ¿Cómo se mueve la puta? ¡Oh!
Woo!
That is a big centipede.
That will get your heart racing. The bite from this creature is one of the most painful here in the Southwest. And if there's one creature that gets my heart racing, it is the giant desert centipede. Wow, that is a big one too. You see that through the container there?
That might be the biggest one I've seen.
It very well may be. Wow, you're looking at a living nightmare right there. Look at that thing.
That is creepy, man.
Oh my gosh. I can't tell you how many people have requested me to get bitten by this creature. It's a lot.
Creo que más que aracnofobia tengo bichofobia, en plan en general. Menos las moscas, tío, el resto de bichos me dan pánico, tío, te lo juro. Cuando más pánico me dan es cuando tienen muchas patas largas y se mueven rápidamente, tío. Por eso me está dando tanto puto asco este bicho, tío, te lo juro.
It's a lot of people.
Es como una araña evolucionada, tío. ¡Ah!
I can see as your gears grind, and it's got me a little nervous.
Well, I'm definitely not going to do it under the darkness of night. What I might be willing to do is sleep on it, and maybe tomorrow, under daylight, we consider it. But in the moment right now, I'm thinking, no, absolutely not, but...
Bajas clic derecho y se quedan. Vale. Como tengas razón, te juro que voy a tu casa ahora mismo y te como la polla. Como tengas razón. Si no, voy a tu casa con un bat y te parto las piernas. Me has troleado.
It's curious, but part of me is just incredibly fearful. You're shaking your head no.
Yeah, I'm...
Cuando acabe el
I don't know if
directo...
I'm comfortable with that, man. This is...
Not a bite too far.
Maybe a
Vas a disfrutar. Voy a ir a tu casa. Sé cuál es
Let's do
tu
this. We can certainly hold on to it overnight. Worst case scenario, we do another episode with it tomorrow. Just kind of look at it, its anatomy, under the light of day, and we cross that bridge when we get to it. How about that?
Okay, I can agree to that.
Okay, well, let's hold on to it and see what else we can find tonight. Woo-hoo-hoo!
Man.
That's going to top off the night right there.
Great spot, dude.
Man, that's crazy.
Ah, ¿por qué? ¿Por qué tienen que meter esto si no va de esto? No va de esto, tío.
When they say giant desert centipede, they aren't kidding. Look at the size of that myriapod. Wow. It's even more intimidating in the daylight than it is at night. Now, we caught this creature last night, and I said, all right, let's hold on to it. Let me sleep on it. Let me think if I really want to be bitten by this creature. Here we are, 7 o'clock in the morning.
A quien madruga Dios lo
know
ayuda.
what's going to happen. All right, guys, I'm going to do it. I'm going to be bitten by the giant desert centipede so that I can explain to you just how painful
the bite from this
Mira
creature really is. Now, before we get into the bite, let's take a look at the anatomy of this creature, because it's like the perfect design for everything that is creepy. Now, it is an arthropod, like all insects and arachnids, but technically it's a myriapod, also related to millipedes. And when it comes to centipedes, the giant desert is the largest in the United States. Now, this is a creature that you don't often come across because they're strictly nocturnal. Now, it is so hard to sit behind this container and look at this creature. I mean, you can hear its little legs scratching on the inside of this capsule. Whoa! I mean, Mark, seriously, have you ever seen a creature that's more nightmarish than this?
Nope. And I know this is something you've been not looking forward to.
Well, people often want to know, is there anything that scares Coyote Peterson? I jump on alligators, I jump into swamps to catch snapping turtles, I handle black widows and golden orb weave spiders, but the centipede...
¿Qué coño era eso? ¿Qué coño es esto? Arañas doradas. Parece una judía, tío. Qué puto asco las patas, tío.
Weave spiders, but the centipede, ever since I was a kid, for some reason just always been like, I don't want to get near that thing, because it has so many legs, and each one of those legs has a little hook on it, so when they grab onto something, they grapple onto something, and when they bite, those fangs ratchet down and they hold on.
So this is not necessarily a bite and run, this would be a bite and hold.
Yes. When I've been stung by things in the past, I hold on to them with the entomology forceps. When I do that, I let go, the insect usually falls right off of my arm. In this instance, this myriapod is capable of holding on to me and inflicting more than one bite.
Alright, well,
let's do this at this point, because I know you guys want to get a slightly better look at it. I'm going to actually take it out of this plastic container so we can get a good look at its body segmentation and the little hooks on its feet. You ready for that?
No, estoy listo.
Alright, to do that, I'm going to just gently...
perra!
Actually pin down its head to do this.
oh, jeez, look how fast
See how fast it is?
Now, Coyote, I've heard this called the cheetah of the desert.
Yes, that is because they are speedy and they are lethal. Let me see if I can actually... Man.
You might need a bigger set of forceps.
There's just no good way to go about this.
Pobrecita. Me da pena, tío. Ahora. No, que la jodan.
Grab.
Eres un masoquista. Saludos desde New York, máquina.
Is it biting you?
No, but each one of these little leg segments is incredibly sharp. Look at that body. Wow, and it is incredibly rigid. The exoskeleton on this animal is rock solid. And each one of those little leg segments grapples onto you, and it tries to pull itself down so that the fangs can bite. Now those fangs are actually called maxilliped, and they are modified legs on...
La intentó morder.
Me right now.
My goodness.
La intentó morder.
Almost got me right there.
That was close.
Okay, I do not have as good a hold as I thought I did. I can actually see venom coming out of the maxilliped. Wow, look at those. Okay, that's a slightly better hold. It almost was capable of completely wrapping its body down and inflicting that bite sooner than we wanted it to. Wow, that is intimidating. Okay, not an easy animal to hold on to because it is so incredibly strong. All right, guys, I'm gonna place it back into the plastic container here. Take a minute to compose myself, and then we're gonna head into the bite. You ready? Really gently.
Como molaría que ese myriapodo me mordiera los testículos.
Nice.
Y después me la polla.
Barely escaped a bite there.
Molaría, sí. Estaría todo flama. Coyote, eres un grande. Te queremos, Coyote.
All right, guys, let me give you a little testimonial here.
I'm Coyote Peterson.
So as we know, I have taken many bites. Some of them non-venomous, some of them venomous, lots of stings, and the giant desert centipede is the one animal that I always thought to myself, you know what? I never want to be bitten by that creature. But I have the opportunity to do this, and I guess part of me is doing it for curiosity, part of me is doing it for science, and part of me is doing it to find out just how painful this bite really is. Now, I've heard from several different sources that it can be more painful than a rattlesnake bite. Not as painful as a Gila monster, which I've been bitten by.
¿Cómo va a doler más que una mordida de serpiente, tío? Ni de puta coña. Ni de putísima coña. ¿Qué necesidad de ese hombre que vaya a jugar al Apex y se deje de romper los huevos? Pues, este hombre tendría que estar a gustísimo en su casa, tío, jugando al Apex. Nueva temporada de Fortnite, tío, pero no he visto. Hacer agujero, hinchazón y dolor.
But I've kind of climbed the insect sting pain index, and I feel when it comes to bites, this has got to be the last one.
¿Lo va a dejar para siempre? Lo de las mordidas. A ver, warning. La mordida de un 100 pies es increíblemente dolorosa. Nunca lo intentes hacer, bla, bla, bla. Sí, vamos, que lo hagáis en casa, chicos, que no pasa nada. Que podéis coger un 100 pies, os lo ponéis aquí en la tripita, ¿vale? Que juegue y son muy juguetones, no os hacen nada. Básicamente es lo que pone.
Oh boy, this just became a reality. Wow, there it is, the giant desert centipede, and I'm about to be bitten by it. Okay, well, the next thing we need to do is actually get it out of this plastic container, and to do that, I'm gonna gently go in and pin it. Ready?
Yep. Ya con que me rozara, tío, con una de esas patas, tío, me estaría muriendo. Mira, mira cómo se le engancha, chaval.
Got a hold on it. Oh man, those little legs are digging into me. Woo! Look at those fangs. My goodness. Okay.
Wow.
Now, I do, as always, have an epinephrine pen. Just stating that for the record.
Es para antidolor, creo, o algo así.
What's that?
Emergency satellite phone. Always important.
Never had to use it. Please don't let today be the first time. Camera 3 rolling.
GoPro is rolling. Okay. Here we go. Ready? I'm Coyote Peterson, and I'm about to be bitten by the giant desert centipede. Here we go. 1, 2, 3.
¡Oh!
Oh my gosh! Right there, there's the fangs when you see those puncture marks.
Oh yeah. Wow. Grab the
La ha
pin.
enganchado bien, se ha visto cómo la ha enganchado y todo. ¡Oh, con rabia, tío, con rabia!
Oh my gosh, it's so much worse than a bullet ant sting!
Dice que es peor que una polla, una polla, una polla. Tenemos que ver ese, Pero de coña es más doloroso que ese. Ese es el index 1, chaval, el top 1 de dolor. Dificultad para respirar.
La epinefrina se usa para las reacciones alérgicas que te dejan.
Hostia. Eso lo sabía, muchas gracias. Enfermera del Silent Hill, muchas gracias.
Epinefrina es la medicación que se administra cuando tienes un shock anafiláctico Rubius. Te lo dice tu enfermero particular.
Muchas gracias, Kevin, también. Tengo 2 enfermeros particulares en el chat.
Okay.
I gotta know you're not like in serious trouble. You gotta keep talking to me.
Habla.
It's a different pain than any sting I've taken.
Diferente.
It's searing.
Ah, cómo se... Hija de puta, mírala, 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 mírala. Mírala cómo se regoza. Pero no entiendes por qué está hablando.
Right now, man. I need some water. Oh my gosh.
Déjala irse ya, hombre, déjala. Que se pire lejos, tío.
Describe me where you feel the pain. Is it just localized to the bite?
It's going up my arm. It's going up my arm, just like the venom of Gila monster. Man, look at the welts that are forming on my arm. Dude, we might need to use that venom extractor.
Extractor de veneno. Que yo creo que le ha picado con los 4, ¿eh? O sea, con las garras le ha agarrado la piel y con los 2 tentaculitos esos que tenía en la boca le ha insertado el veneno, tío.
Just cut the cameras, cut the cameras. We gotta
Corta las
get the venom
cámaras.
extracted. We gotta get the venom on my arm. Ah! No, I'm serious. Cut the cameras, cut the cameras. Ah!
Que dejen la cámara en plan en el suelo y que le ayuden, pero ¿para qué cortas?
I'm rolling cameras. I'm rolling. Mario, here. Can you turn on the satellite phone just in case? I'm gonna get this venom extractor out.
O sea, de este tío me fío, en plan de que no haga las cosas fake, ¿sabes lo que digo? Pero...
Oh my gosh, guys. Okay.
Tourniquet or no tourniquet?
Yeah. Use the. Give me. I just want to like so it can. Oh, I think I'm gonna vomit. Okay.
Gruñendo de dolor.
This is really bad. All right, Mario, you're gonna have to keep roll on this. We got the GoPro going too.
Okay. It's spreading, right?
It is spreading. It is spreading.
Eso es,
now,
justo
we've
lo que me
never
refiero.
used a venom extractor before
Oh.
in an episode, guys, and it is so painful right now. And given the isolation of where I was bitten, when I was bitten by a Gila monster, my thumb, we couldn't use a venom extractor. I'm gonna try to see if we can't suck some of that venom out of my
Chupa ese
forearm.
veneno, chupa ese
The pain is
veneno.
so bad. I actually was almost in tears.
I'm
On cut camera for
gonna try to just get some of this off, so I don't want to put venom back in there.
Yeah. You can actually see the venom seeping out of the edge of my arm there. Look at the welt that is swelling. And now, if a centipede attacks a prey
Yeah, I
item,
can feel it's swelling bad. Okay, so there's 2 sites. There's site 1, site 2. Do you know which was first?
no, the one up front was the first one, and then it tucked its head back and it bit again. And actually, you can see the black and blue mark there. I actually think that second spot injected more venom.
Yeah.
So what you want to do is cut down on that.
I think I can get them all.
You may be able to get it all. Mario, you got a tight shot on that?
¿Sale algo? No sale una mierda.
Okay.
Ah, que lo está succionando. Vale.
That's only making it hurt worse.
Coge la
Oh
cámara
my
en
gosh,
plan.
it's
Yo
crazy. You can
ya he
actually
hecho
see
mi
the venom
trabajo.
coming up through the holes.
Oh,
where the
mierda.
fangs, when you can see that, see if you can zoom in on that.
You gotta tell us.
Dame veneno que quiero morir.
Get out of here. We'll get you out of here.
Pero vete a un hospital, chico.
Okay, like the Gila monster bite, it comes in waves of pain. Right now, I'm at a downtrend in the pain. Now, dude, waves of pain, guys. Okay, let's take this off.
You have to unlock.
Okay, I'm like,
I gotta put my camera down. Hang on. Here we go. Ready?
yeah.
Okay. And I'm gonna take it down.
Okay, zoom in on that.
Definitely see the venom.
Oh my gosh, you could see the destruction in the arm right there. See how black and blue it's already turning? It is not as bad as the Gila monster.
Monstruo de Gila, ¿eso qué es?
In the sense
Tenemos
that
que
the Gila
verlo, tío.
monster sliced through my thumb and opened me up.
Cortó
But
mi...
this
Ah, vale.
absolutely eclipses any insect sting I have ever taken.
Vale.
It makes the bullet ant feel like a bee sting. It makes 30 bee stings to the face feel like putting on facial moisturizer. This is the most intense
macho.
pain I have been in since the
Hostia
Gila
puta.
monster. And in this moment, I am regretting being bitten by the giant desert centipede, guys. I do have this tourniquet on me, just lightly placed. You don't ever want to place the tourniquet down too
Quiero ver lo de
tightly,
monstruo de Gila
because
ya,
if you do, all you're doing is forcing
Vemos lo de Monstruo de Gila, tío, que es que este vídeo es larguísimo, tío.
your heart to beat faster.
Voy a buscarlo, tío, voy a buscarlo. Monstruo de Gila. Monstruo de Gila, araña y después ya el picor más dolor. Monstruo de Gila. Gila, Monster, Coyote. Peterson. Gila Monster Bite, hace 3 años. Vale, lo tengo aquí. A ver, Aldunita, muchas gracias por la suscripción. Baenaz, Joker, Ricky Primex. Topo Combo con los 2 meses, muchas gracias. Obi Kenobi, Niuhu, Forget Coba, Manuel Butronanelo. Manuel Butronanelo, creo que lo he leído bien, muchas gracias. Renewad, Pamar López, Ricardo Sufle, Radrigowo, X Rubicaix, Kelo con los 2 meses, Aldunita, muchas gracias por los 2 meses también. Y creo que los he leído todos, sí. Soy un streamer responsable, chavales. Streamer 10 de 10. Mordida de Gile, son 5 minutos. Vale, guay.
Peterson, and today we're going to talk about the
Hostia, qué joven estaba aquí. ¿Esto de cuándo es? 2015. What the fuck? Parece un niño.
worst animal bite of my life.
Sigo sin entender por qué los putos subtítulos están aquí arriba. No lo entiendo. No entiendo cómo coño dejar esto aquí. Voy a hacer una cosa. Voy a reiniciar esto, ¿vale? Un segundo. A ver. Voy a reiniciar el Chrome, el navegador. Pongo así de siglo. My name is Jesús.
Rubio, cuando vengas a México te regalo un 100 pies del desierto.
No, gracias. Quédatelo para ti. Todo para ti. Agradezco un montón tu oferta, pero todo para ti. No hace falta que me des nada. Quédatela tú. Disfrútala tú. Chat. Vale, estoy abriendo el chat otra vez. Aquí está. A ver si con esto ya se ha arreglado los subtítulos, tío. Porque ahora de repente me salen arriba todos los putos subtítulos. No entiendo por qué. No tiene un puto sentido.
I'm Coyote Peterson, and
Sigue saliendo arriba. No entiendo qué coño hay que hacer. YouTube, subtitles, show up. Showing up. Show. ¿Cómo se diría en inglés? No sé cómo cambiarlo, ¿eh? Me encantaría poder tener los subtítulos aquí abajo. Me encantaría. No hay cosa que más me encantaría en el mundo. Pero es que no puedo, tío. No me deja. No sé qué coño pasa, que se quedan aquí. Arriba. Opciones. En mi vida me he metido aquí, chavales. ¿Y por qué no se puede...? Vale. Tamaño fuente o color... Restablecer. Voy a abrirlo en Firefox a ver si ahí ya se arregla. Y si no lo vemos así, ya está. No. Creo que el tío este los ha puesto arriba y ya está. ¿Sabes lo que te digo? Ha dicho, voy a probar algo nuevo. A ver si así consigo más viewers, que no tengo suficiente. Solo tenía 46 millones de views en el último vídeo. Pero necesito más, así que voy a innovar un poco y voy a poner los subtítulos aquí arriba.
today we're going to talk about the worst animal bite of my life, and it happened yesterday. He bit me.
Vale, o sea que son como dos cosas distintas, mordidas y picaduras. Así que, nice, esta es la mordida más fuerte que ha tenido en la vida este hombre. Ya le he dado a restablecer, ya le he dado. No funciona. No funciona, chavales. Le doy y no hace nada. España. ¿Ha salido abajo o estoy flipando?
Yeah, he got me good. He got my thumb.
Que no va lo del enter. A mí no me va. Ya le he dado muchas veces.
Since beginning this journey of bringing wild animal adventures to the world, I have found myself in many dangerous situations. Some of them planned, and that was intense. Getting swatted at by a grizzly bear. Okay, so now we want to get you guys up close with some of Adam's incredible features.
Sobre
Some of them
200
by
ahora
chains.
tendréis una horda de
This turtle
enfermeros
just gonna
crack del
top my
señor
thumb
haciendo
off.
terapia grupal de entomofobia.
Big time.
Fobia
Ah.
a los insectos.
And
La
all of them,
epinefrina
which I
con
hope
un trato a
serve
los
as
paros
both
Ahora también eres enfermera, Ivana.
¿Te imaginas que le
also
Cierto,
a
cierto.
lesson
X de
to
un
why you
mensaje?
should never approach wild animals on your own. And that's just gonna keep
Muchas gracias, Ivana.
bleeding. My job is
El oso.
dangerous. I think we can all agree on that.
Con esto no me hace falta
And
el palo.
sometimes
Esto es solo
I
para
do
bichos
push
con
things
muchas
to the
patas.
extreme. 1, 2, 3. However, anytime we visit a location, like Arizona's Sonoran Desert, we try to be as calculated and safety conscious as we can. Priority number 1, guys, is safety. This environment is incredibly hostile, and if the heat doesn't get you, watch your step, because the biological landmines just might.
Ah,
That is so cool. This is the second Gila monster that we've encountered, in the Sonoran Desert, and it's a big one. He doesn't want anything to do with us right now. He's just laying low to the sand saying, okay, don't get any closer. And while I have encountered, handled, filmed, and released many dangerous creatures, even I make mistakes. Yeah, he got me. He bit me.
Are you sure?
Yeah, he definitely bit me.
¿Ya está?
Let me keep thumbs.
Oh, yeah, he got the whole top of my thumb. Yeah, we're past the GoPro, and he got the whole top of my thumb.
Pero...
Just stop filming, stop filming.
para grabar, tú, para grabar.
Well, yesterday I took the worst animal bite I've ever received. It happened
Pero-
right here, and I was bitten by the only venomous lizard in the United States, the Gila monster. And it was bad. Here's what happened. We were out here filming B-roll.
¡No se ha
walking up this
visto!
wash that's on the back
¡No
side here,
cuenta!
and I spotted a Gila monster, and he was just laying right here along this log. And I said, well, we don't need an episode with the Gila monster. We've already done that, but we wanted
pero
to
que
get close and at least get some B-roll shots. Didn't need to catch the lizard. Didn't need to handle it. We got some great shots with the C100 camera. And I said,
Entiendo,
"Let me
entonces, ¿cuál
get
es el
a couple
capítulo del
shots
Gila?
with the GoPro." He's super calm. He's just chilling out. Got close. Started doing some sweeping shots over him. I think he felt cornered. I got a little too close, and literally in a flash, he jerked his body and latched onto my thumb. Immediately, my natural reaction was to pull my thumb back extremely quickly, which I did.
No lo sé,
That's
Rick.
why I have
No
all
lo
these
sé.
razor blade-looking slices on my thumb. I literally
No lo sé,
yanked
Rick.
my finger out of his mouth. I grabbed onto my finger the moment that I was bitten, and almost immediately the pain from
¡No me cuentes tu vida! ¡Queremos el mordisco! Gila Monster Bite. Creo que no existe, chavales. Creo que no existe. Voy a verlo, a ver si es este. Pero creo que ni de coña. No, aquí lo conoce, le cuenta su vida, pero no le deja morderle. Clickbait, clickbait, clickbait. Ay, coyote. Coyote, por favor. Me defraudaste, coyote. Me desuscribiré de tu canal y deja de seguir en Twitter. ¿Cómo pudiste hacerme esto? A mi pobre corazoncito. Pues vamos a ver el de la araña. El de la araña tiene que ser la polla. De la araña ya, después... Oh, fuck my ass. Aquí está.
I'm Coyote Peterson.
¡Ah, la
And I'm
sombra!
about to
¡Ah! Quédate aquí, por favor. Rezad, rezad. Vale, hacer una cosa. Rezad, poner Bless RNG en el chat ahora mismo. Rezad porque se quede los putos subtítulos aquí abajo. Por favor. Por favor. No tiene ni puto sentido, tío. Esto nunca me ha pasado. Para ver más detalles. No quiero ver más detalles. O a lo mejor sí. No quiero ver más detalles. Rezad, rezad, rezad. Le voy a dar a Enter. Le voy a dar al ratón central. Estoy haciendo todo lo que me estáis diciendo. Clic derecho. ¿Por qué cuando hago clic se sube? Enter.
freehandle.
No. Cojones de mono, tío. Quito, pongo. Se pone en inglés. Me cago en la puta. Hago así. 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 No funciona. Sigo haciendo así. Tamaño de fuente. 150, no. 75%, no. 50, hay 100. Vale, ok. Vuelvo a bajar. Le doy a Enter. Quito esto. Desaparecen. Soy imbécil. Está en español, no pasa nada. Le doy otra vez al Enter. Le doy a esto. Clic derecho. Y ya veréis, chavales. Ya veréis. Ahora sí que sí. Ahora sí que sí.
The Black Widow Spider. Are you ready?
¡Fuck!
Let's do it.
Here we go. 1,
Racho, muchas gracias, máquina.
2, 3.
Oh, no. Oh. Racho David Extreme, FNX sube con los 3 meses. Gina, creo que lo de bien. Bonita foto.
What's going on, guys?
Alfakel,
Ready to catch
Yes,
some spiders?
Java,
Yeah, okay.
Ana Ruiz,
So right now
Machaor,
we're on
Andrano,
location in
Jinigami,
Tucson, Arizona.
Master
As you
Chief,
can see,
Tui
right
y
outside
Marce.
the
Muchas
house.
gracias a todos por las
You know what
suscripciones.
lives on
Gracias,
houses in
gracias.
Arizona? Black
Azus
widow
Nook y
spiders.
Xavier, muchas
Right
gracias
now,
también.
we're gonna use this little container and this stick and try to find one. Are you ready?
La vida negra,
Now,
tío.
you're probably thinking to yourselves,
Yo vi una vez,
really,
ahora lo cuento
Coyote,
después de
you're gonna
esto.
find a black widow spider right outside your house? I have seen webs
Ah.
everywhere. You see this? All up here in the edges of these rocks, those spider webs are most likely made by a black widow. And what we're gonna do is move all
Cuando
around
un
the
baile
house,
como el de Ricardo
plants, look
77.
crevices, look by the gutters, and I guarantee you, it won't take me long to find one of these venomous spiders. Come on, let's go. Now, I could just start lifting up rocks like this, looking for them, but I'm hoping to find one already naturally hanging out in its web. And this real open rock structure like this is absolutely perfect for them.
So, Coyote, why is it that we're not like out in the desert looking for black widows? Like, why are we looking around our house?
Black widows are actually drawn.
Esta es su casa, ole, Coyote Peterson, máquina. Se le ha ocurra. Cuando un baile como el de Ricardo.
Can you imagine why?
El
What are
VR trago
spiders?
cuando quieras.
Oh, they're bugs. Bugs are drawn into lights. So where there are lights at night and the bugs come in, the spiders have the chance for a feast. That's why I'm looking right here around the edge of the house.
And that would worry a lot of people.
Oh, yeah. Well, people, as we know, the fear of spiders, arachnophobia. People are absolutely terrified of spiders, and black widows specifically because of the potency of their venom. Look at this. Oh, there's one. Oh,
Did you see one?
totally saw it. There's no
Espero
way
que sea
you saw
pequeñita,
it.
tío.
This is definitely black widow web right here. It was hanging just down on the edge of this rock. Hold on. They're actually really quick when
Su
they
coita,
go.
tío.
Yeah, no, it's back up in there.
No metas
Yep,
el palito,
100%.
tío, porque te van a
That's
salir
black widow
800.
right there. Well, not actually on the house, but just a couple feet away from it. All right, let's move down this way and keep looking. We're gonna get one. Let's check out the fire pit here.
You were telling me you had a good feeling about the fire pit.
I see some webs.
Mm.
Oh, I see one right there.
Got one?
Yep. Oh, it's going back there.
Yep.
Hold on a second. Oh, there it is right there. Look at that. Okay, let me get it into the container. Oh, it's going towards my thumb. Okay. Let's see if she'll walk right in there. Go. Yes!
Aha.
There we go. Little bit of air, got her into the container, and there you have it. That is a female black widow. Exactly what we were looking for. Sure enough, right here in the fire pit. It's kind of a dangerous spot to be
Porque ha especificado que es una hembra, ¿no son todas las viudas negras hembras?
leaving your web there. Wow. Okay, well, now I'm going to show you why this is an arachnid you just need to admire from a safe distance and not necessarily be afraid of.
No, que va. Claro. Muy fácil
What I'm
decirlo.
about to do here is prove that the black
Se ha hecho
widow
bola.
is not out to bite you. I'm going to actually free handle this spider.
Oh boy.
You guys ready for this?
You told us you were going to try this if we found a black widow.
Well, I didn't tell you at the beginning of the episode. I know I told you, and I know I told Mario, and I said to really
Se reproducen por osmosis. La hembra es la que tiene el reloj de arena rojo. Yo vi una vez una puta araña, tío, que parecía una viuda negra, pero era blanca y tenía como pintada una cruz, te lo juro, ¿eh? Tenía algo con forma de cruz justo en el culo.
disprove that the black widow is just out there to bite you, I'm going to let it walk on my hands and on my arms and hopefully not take a bite. Now, you can see she's just laying on the bottom there, actually playing dead, rolled up in a little ball. That is a defense mechanism, especially when there's nowhere to escape to. I will note that there is no one in the past 10 years that has died from the bite of a black widow. The bite is very painful.
Araña cristiana, pues sí, era una araña
Vomiting,
cristiana.
It can cause dry mouth, a lot of pain for several hours, so I do not want to be bitten.
Pero si la hostia que le metí
Either way, I will
no era muy
admit that I am
cristiana.
nervous. I do not have arachnophobia, which we know is the fear of spiders, but when you're looking at the widow, it definitely gets your heart racing. I'm Coyote Peterson, and I'm about to free handle the black widow spider. Are you ready?
Let's do it.
Here we go. 1, 2, 3.
Ah, fuck. Ah, What? What? Oh me.
Hello there.
Oh me.
Right onto the edge of my arm. Can you
Ah,
spun on my arm?
fuck.
She's actually spun a little thread of web. Like she's becoming secured to me. Oh, I thought she was about to bite. Now, one thing most people don't realize about the Black Widow spider is that if it does inflict a bite, that bite is oftentimes just a warning, and they aren't actually injecting as much venom as they would into, say, a prey item. They're not looking to kill you as a human. They're simply
Son listas, las
looking
hijas de puta,
to
son listas.
startle you so that they can
Asustarte.
ultimately get away.
Ya con su presencia me asusta, no hace falta que me muerdan ni que me pique ni nada.
Up with web.
Oh.
It's almost invisible to the eye, but I can feel it all over me, tangling me up. Kind of makes me a bit nervous. I'm getting covered in spider web right now. Let me actually get her back onto the stick. Whoa, 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 whoa.
That was dangerous.
I scared her there. I'm gonna get her on the stick here. I gotta get some of this webbing off of my arm. There you go. It's really sticky, and every single time that I move my arm, I can feel that web pulling and pulling her. And what I'm afraid
fuck,
of
esto
is
tiene un
she's gonna
agujero,
get
tío.
startled
La puta escoba,
and then
paso.
inflict a bite.
Seguro que hay una puta araña ahí
This is
dentro
the
viviendo y
female.
disfrutando la puta
Females
vida.
are larger than the
Te
males.
jodan.
They have that quintessential
Ah.
red hourglass shape on the
Me pica
abdomen.
todo el cuerpo, tío, te lo juro.
Easy to
Ah.
identify one of these spiders. You know, she's very dark in coloration. Has
Ah,
that
fuck.
big,
Ah, fuck you.
bulbous abdomen.
Bitch.
You think she's calm enough to put back on your hand?
Hija de puta.
The question is, am I calm enough to let her get back on my hand? Yeah, let's see.
So why is the spider not biting you?
The spider's not biting me because I'm not applying any pressure to its body. Ooh, now I can't see her. Where is she? It's going around that side. And as
Yo le
long
aplicaría la
as I
presión de un
don't
martillazo
apply
en la...
pressure,
Oh.
hopefully she will stay calm and I will not be bitten. All right, she feels very comfortable right there on the edge of my thumb. I'm going to keep my hand incredibly still. You may notice that the tone of my voice has slightly changed. That is because she is right on the edge of my thumb. You see that?
Se está escondiendo.
She feels hidden right there.
Se está
She's
escondiendo, justo lo que he
comfortable.
dicho.
She's in the crevice of my thumb, and without me talking real loudly next to her, she's just thinking, okay, I'm hidden. I was captured from my web. Don't worry, sweetie. We're going to put you right back in the web. Nothing to fear.
Top 10 culos. Sí.
I would never recommend that you go out and try to pick up a black widow. If you see a black widow outside of your house,
corre, quema la casa.
you need to be afraid of it.
No, que va.
Remember, these
Saca
arachnids are
lanzallamas.
eating the pest insects that are out there. It could be mosquitoes, could be moths, whatever it is, the spider has no interest in biting you. Oftentimes, the way a bite happens is when somebody grabs onto the spider accidentally and is bitten. Now, let's say you walk through the web of a black widow and you find it on your person. Do not panic. The best
Mis
thing to
cojones.
do is to just remain calm,
Sí.
try to pick up a stick, something like this.
Sí,
let the
sí,
spider
sí.
hold
Ahora
onto
mismo
the
voy a
stick
coger un puto
and
palito
place it
y voy a
back
hacerla
into the
así.
environment. Oh, I'm sure a lot of
Tienes
you
que le
out there
toque los
feel
cojones
like
encima
you're
con un
watching
palo.
me
Mis
handle the spider
cojones.
right now, and you're just cringing in your seats. And I will not lie, my mouth is getting dry, and I'm trying my best to not shake my hand right now, despite the fact that I'm incredibly nervous. I'm gonna very slowly turn my hand. There you go, sweetie. Good. Don't move. Look at that. That is one of the most venomous spiders in the United States, and it is just gently clutched right there on the edge of my hand. Well, I would definitely say that this was pretty intense, free handling the one and only Black Widow spider. I'm Coyote Peterson. Be brave. Stay wild. We'll see you on the next location. I said it before, and I can't say it enough. Never attempt to free handle a black widow. Like all spiders, they are venomous, and a bite from this specific species is incredibly painful. If you see a black widow hanging out in a web near your residence, simply admire it from a safe distance, and you'll be
Admirarla,
just
sí.
fine.
La voy a admirar. Oh, increíble.
Okay, after getting the macro shots, the most
Vale,
important part,
chavales.
letting the spider back into its web. You ready?
Hemos estado sufriendo durante 9 minutos y 39 segundos para que al final no le picara. ¿Cómo os sentís? Porque yo me siento mal. Me siento muy mal. Me siento engañado. Creí que le iba... Black Widow Challenge. ¿Morderá? Hostia puta el clickbait que nos ha hecho Coyote. Hostia, el clickbait que nos ha hecho Coyote otra vez. La segunda. Segundo clickbait de Coyote. No me esperaba esto de ti, Coyote. ¿Dónde? Me desuscribo de tu canal, Coyote. No me gustó tu contenido. Me engañaste a mí. Me engañaste. Es broma, es broma. Te quiero, Coyote, por favor, no te vayas. Oh, menos mal. Menos mal. Vale, pero es que necesito ver, antes de ver ya la gran mordida final, necesito ver la mordida. O sea, esta es la gran final, ¿vale? 41 millones de visitas. Esto es el dolor extremo. Vamos primero a ver el de la araña. Porque ese había uno en el que sí que le mordía la araña. Brave Wilderness Spider Bite. Aquí está. ¡Oh! ¡Puta! ¡Oh! ¡Hay 800 arañas! ¡Oh! Tiene mazo de vídeos arañas. ¡Oh, shit! Más peligrosa que una araña. ¡Oh, fuck! Will it bite? ¡Ve! ¡Me está haciendo clickbait otra vez! ¿Me está diciendo morderá? Vale. La mordida más deadly, más mortífera de una araña. Vemos este. Vemos uno o dos. Uno o dos, chavales. Votar en el chat. Oh, Carlos de la FU, muchas gracias por la suscripción. Satrax, Piano, De Filiwancho, JP Paracide, Macit TD, Krumk, Carl, muchas gracias por las suscripciones. Wahegao, Epic Geoff, Dr. Wolverine, muchas gracias. Kratos, David Extreme y Racho con los 500 bits. Muchas gracias a todos. Dos. Ok, el pueblo ha hablado.
You ready?
No, no estoy ready. Oh, shit. Esta, además, cuando son peludas, tío, son peores para mí, te lo juro, ¿eh? Bueno, no lo sé, la verdad. No sé qué es peor, tío, si son peludas o lo otro, tío, pero... Oh, fuck. Oh, shit. Por lo menos estoy aprendiendo con este hombre lo que hacer cuando hay una araña. Básicamente correr y sacar el lanzallamas.
Oh, spider! Huge spider! Right there.
Una polla se va...
No. I think that's funnel web spider.
Se va a dejar morder por esto.
This is...
Como Coyote me haga clickbait otra vez, me suscribo por siempre. Ya está. Me suscribo y acabo el directo. Como no le muerda a esta araña, acabo el directo.
potentially lethal. I'm just gonna set that down and see if I can coax it. It's in there.
Oh, fuck.
Australia is arguably the most dangerous continent in the world. I'm sure that as your imagination begins to run wild, you are likely thinking about being snatched from a river's edge and eaten alive by a giant saltwater crocodile.
¿Creéis que lo va a morder? Yo creo que sí. Mira el título. Deadly Spider Bite. Bueno, claro, si es la más mortífera, es verdad. No creo que se deje. Bueno, va.
However, it's not only the reptiles that you need to be weary of. Tonight we are exploring just outside of Sydney, the most densely populated city in Australia, which also happens to be home to the world's deadliest spider, the Sydney funnel web. Armed with a set of massive fangs and an incredibly toxic venom, just a single bite from this spider has the ability to kill a human. Sounds terrifying.
Una polla, la saca, tú, que sí que la va a morder, que sí que la va a morder.
In fact, they can be rather difficult to find, as building their silk-lined, funnel-shaped burrows under rocks or in rotting logs keeps them hidden and out of sight.
Adelanto.
Ooh, covered in ants. Watch
Adelanto o lo dejo.
Let's go on the back side of this tree. Some logs to flip over here. So unless you were like me and are flipping over debris in the environment, your odds of encountering one are pretty unlikely. You ready? Lift this up. Spider, huge spider. Right there.
Is that a tarantula?
No. I think that's funnel web. I'll do this. It seems to be more comfortable inside the container.
Yeah, that works.
Okay. It's just such a dangerous spider. I mean, even more so than a wandering spider. Okay.
Uf. Mira qué culo, tío. Mira qué culazo.
Hold on to the edge of the container. Let me see if I do this. Maybe if I put the container over top of it and give it just a second to stay right there. Now, one reason that the bite is
¿Existirá hentai de arañas o algo así? Seguro que sí.
so bad is that because
A lo mejor con eso puedo combatir mis miedos.
when they bite, their fangs are so long, they actually will hook into you, hold on, and continue to pump venom.
Bombeando veneno,
And
chaval.
it's not like a black widow or a redback spider where they might give you a warning bite. A bite from this spider species is full on as much venom as I can inject. Okay, let's try this. Everybody got a decent shot on the spider? There you have it. Wow. And just for scale, look at how big that spider is next to my hand. Not taking my eyes off of the arachnid. That is definitely as close as I feel like I can get. All right,
Sí.
Mark, let's try this. I'm going to try to
No,
present
no,
it for
no
you
lo va a
just
dejar que le
as
muerda porque
we
básicamente le
must
mata.
actually take this spider back with us into civilization. Where we wanna
Coyote,
go.
la última, ¿eh? Bueno, vamos a ver ya el definitivo, chavales. Vamos a ver ya. El de Bullet Ant. El de Bullet Ant. Ah, fuck. El dolor más doloroso, pero no me da tanto asco porque es una puta hormiga, ¿sabes, tío? Así que... Vamos a ver qué se cuece. 41 millones de visitas, chaval. ¡Están los subtítulos abajo!
We have caught a bullet
Están
ant,
arriba.
and we have it in the glass capsule, and right now Mark is filming the final macro shots.
Cuando lo pongo en pantalla completa... Hostia puta, acabo de encontrar el porqué. Cuando lo pongo en pantalla completa, se ponen los subtítulos abajo, o sea, arriba. Mi reproductor, ¿esto qué coño es? What the f... ¿Cómo? Y si hago... Ponlo en modo cine, sí, pero tampoco es que no se ve más grande. Se ve... Puedo hacer esto. Vale, se está haciendo más pequeño. Fuck. ¿Por qué? ¿Quién ha diseñado esto? ¿Quién ha diseñado esto? ¿A quién se le ocurre? ¿Por qué? ¿Por qué? Ahora están arriba.
And I am 2 minutes away from being stung by the insect that supposedly has the most painful sting in the insect kingdom. I think I'm gonna be fine, but ooh, guys, the heart rate is going today.
Vale, este vídeo va a ser fuerte, ¿vale? Así que voy a leer las subs antes de empezarlo. Excelsos, muchas gracias por los 2 meses. Turukovakdo, muchas gracias. Alec Bembenix, muchas gracias también. Elmita, Zero Ángel Fallen, I'm Really Fine, Overlord Pollo, Maniobras, Xtute, Drash, Naco HD con los 2 meses, Hoops Life, X7 Evin, Carlos de la Fu, Satrax, Piano Chord, De Filiwanxo, muchas gracias. Y JP Pacrice también. Y Maci Krumk, muchas gracias. Y Carl Kras. Ahí creo que lo he leído todos. Muchas gracias, chavales. Let's go. My body is ready. Ok. Vosotros no lo vais a ver a 4K, pero yo quiero disfrutar de la esencia, así que dejadme en paz.
This is it. 1, 2, 3. Oh, it's stuck in my arm! It's stuck in my arm!
Está atrapado en mi... What? Ah. Oh shit, este tiene planazo y todo. Se ve que este es el capítulo más importante para ellos, ¿eh? Se nota. El nivel de producción está por los aires.
Indigenous people refer to it as bala, which means bullet. It is rumored that just a single sting from this animal is so excruciating that it feels as if one has been shot with a gun. They say this creature is not only to be avoided, but feared by all who hear its name. Bala.
Esto no lo quiero adelantar, esto lo quiero ver entero. Sabes que es el bicho que más daño hace su picadura, o sea, esto hay que disfrutarlo desde cero y aprender de la historia de esto.
It all began with harvester ants, a common species in the southwestern United States that hails as having the most toxic insect venom in the world. I took around 60 stings and walked away, mostly unscathed.
Ah, they're all over my hands now. Look at that. There's one on my neck.
Next, I buried my hands into a nest of fire ants.
Máquina.
The pain was
Oh.
like sticking your hands into
El
a
fuego.
burning fire.
Lo sabía.
Ow, ow, oh!
The aftermath? One of my biggest regrets, as my hands were swollen for a month and permanently scarred, even to this day. One would think I had gone far enough, and then we came upon the velvet ant. Famous for having the longest stinger in the world,
Oh.
it sent me into agonizing
¿Qué es la
pain
polla, tío? ¿Cómo se-
for nearly 30 minutes.
¡Ah! Ve, ahí se ve claramente cómo se mete, tío. Esto no es fake. Esto no es fake. Esa es la. Oh, chaval.
Let me get back here.
You alright? What are you feeling?
Oh, wow.
My next challenge was the tarantula hawk, which is ranked as the second
Este
most
vídeo mola
dangerous
también porque
sting
están enseñando todos los bichos, tío. Y. Buah.
insect kingdom.
Está yendo de menos a más, tío. Este es el segundo que más dolía, creo.
You alright?
The pain was so intense that it put me on the ground with my arm in a state of paralysis for nearly 5 minutes.
I can't move my arm.
I was ascending the sting pain index, and I could see the peak of the mountain. It looked down at me with black beady eyes, an alien-looking creature amongst all other animals, and a name that cast fear into the hearts of men.
Oh, shit.
But before I could go flesh to stinger, first, we needed to find a bullet ant.
Para poner a clavata. Hija de puta. Hija de puta.
Today is Bullet Ant Challenge Day. I'm actually pretty excited about this. As long as we can find a bullet ant, I'm gonna get stung by one. So guys, keep your eyes peeled. These little ants could be anywhere. Well, I guess they aren't really little. They're probably about this big. So
Yeah.
let's head down here into the rainforest and see if we can find one.
Alright.
Believe it or not, bullet ants are incredibly common on the Caribbean side of Costa Rica. And setting the stage for a
Costa
sting
Rica me lo
is
regaló.
only going to take a single one. Seems simple. However, finding them can be quite the challenge, especially when dealing with some of the most difficult filming conditions we have ever faced.
Oh boy, that is the disorienting thing about the rainforest. Everything looks the same no matter what direction you turn. Mario! Yeah, alright. Okay, found him. Ha! Got nervous.
Hombre gritando a la distancia.
Let's keep going.
For days we scoured the jungle, traversed rushing rivers, fought torrential rainfall, and sloshed through what seemed like an endless maze of mud. The
Qué
goal
guapo
was
el
to find a
Uncharted
creature
4,
no
chavales.
longer than a needle
Uncharted 5.
in a
Guapísimo.
haystack that literally spanned thousands of acres. It seemed as if all was lost. Then finally, after several days of searching, the sun came out, and fate took its course.
I just saw an ant up on the tree here. Come up really slow. This might be a nest.
You think you got a nest?
I mean, the ground looks the same as it has in most of the jungle, but there's a hole here. I definitely saw a large ant moving up on the side of that, but before I just storm up there,
Did you just see one or do you
I
see a
saw
few?
one ant. But this looks like there's a hole right there.
Where?
You see that? This looks like it could be a nest.
I don't see the hole.
Yo tampoco. Ah, vale, hostia.
There's one coming out right there.
Oh, shit.
He's definitely right there. Let's see if I can get him on the stick.
Son súper difíciles de encontrar, se supone.
There we go. There we go.
Yeah.
Ooh, it's going right towards my hand. That is a bullet ant right there. Hold on, I'm
Oh,
just gonna put it in the container.
¡Ay! ¿Qué ha pasado? ¿Qué pasa? ¿Qué pasa?
Mark, watch out.
¿Qué pasa?
They going on me?
I think so, man. I think they're swarming.
We have definitely found a bullet ant nest. There's no question about it. I was in there trying to get a single ant, and they started swarming out.
Yo
Okay,
tiraría
this
una
just
bomba
went
nuclear ahí,
from
ya está, a chuparla.
Slightly dangerous to extremely dangerous because there was one crawled up on my hand, and I got startled, and I flicked it off of me. I need to go back and get the container. We need to get an ant. All right, come on, get on the stick.
hand is shaking. I got one. Nope, it came off. I got one.
Vale, para este
Back up,
vídeo,
back up.
para este vídeo abrir el chat a todo el mundo. Quiero ver las reacciones.
It's going right towards my hand. Oh boy. It's attacking the tip of the stick. I'm gonna put it down right here on the dirt. Yeah! All right, I'm gonna get it in this cup. Got it!
Walk right in.
Ah! Woo! Holy cow!
Oh.
Oh my gosh! Hold on, wait, check your legs, check your legs.
See anything, Mario?
No, you're good.
Hey, you good,
Oh
buddy?
my gosh!
Vale, solo quiero, antes de seguir, avisar de que si todos empezáis, en plan, si veo que todo el chat del modo no suscriptores, en plan el chat general, el que está ahora puesto, si todos empiezan a usar el programa este de los emotes, el Better TTV, si veo que todo el mundo lo empieza a usar, empezaré a... En plan este, el Better TTV y el Franker Faces. Empezaré a dejar más abierto este chat. Solo aviso, pero hasta que no vea el chat lleno de esto, seguirá como siempre. Un saludo. Aunque siempre lo voy cambiando, en plan, depende del momento, pero eso, ya sabéis.
If I was that nervous just to catch the ant, I can't imagine how nervous I'm going to be to actually be stung by it. Oh, this is wild. All right, let's take the ant down here into a flatter area, get the scene under control. It's time to go through with the bullet ant challenge.
Let's do it.
Woo! Yes! Got our ant! Guys, I don't know. We have caught a bullet ant, and we have it in the glass capsule, and right now Mark is filming the final macro shots, and I am 2 minutes away from being stung by the insect that supposedly has the most painful sting in the insect kingdom. Actually seeing the bullet ant face to face, Coyote Pack, it is unbelievably intimidating. I have a feeling that it is going to be unbelievably painful, but I am ready. Oh,
Vale, tiene todo el pack, tiene todo el pack.
this is it.
El pack antidolor.
We are here. This is Costa Rica, and that, ladies and gentlemen, dare I say it, is one monster-sized bullet ant. All right, before we get into this, let's just go over some basic safety. For everybody out there watching, we have taken all the proper medical precautions. What we have right here is an epinephrine pen in case my body reacts negatively to the venom. Now, I will note that there are no reported cases of humans dying
Encuentro ese
from the
pedazo de
sting
hormiga en mi
of a
casa
bullet ant.
y me voy de
All
paz
right,
y
Coyote,
ellos
so what's
van
the
a
game
buscar
plan?
la
What do you
XD.
think? How are we gonna get you stung by the bullet?
Yo,
How
Lil
are we
Duke.
gonna get
Y yo.
me stung by the
Muchas gracias.
I love that question mark. I appreciate that. Okay, well, this one is very similar to the velvet ant. This is going to go down one of two ways. The first thing that we're going to try is I'm going to lift up the glass capsule and then we're going to place it there. If it doesn't sting me like that, then I will use the forceps, where I will pick it up by its thorax and just like the tarantula hawk, induce a sting. One way or another, there is no question about it, ladies and gentlemen. Today, I'm going to be stung by a bullet ant.
All right, it's time.
Se viene, chavales.
GoPro rolling.
La picadura más fuerte de la historia.
We are rolling. All right, now what I'm going to do is tip up the glass capsule and then place the ant down onto my forearm. Here we go. Mark, your shot good?
Are you sure about this?
Yep, no turning back now. Mario, ready?
Let's do it.
Here we go.
Bless
Ant
RNG.
on
Bless
my skin.
RNG.
1, 2. This is it. No turning back. 3.
Ah,
Ant is on my forearm.
estoy intentando escapar, tío. Estoy
Look
intentando
at that.
escapar.
Okay, it's just trying to climb out of the glass. I don't know if it's realized that it's actually on my arm. It is looking a little bit agitated. I can feel the little legs grabbing onto my skin. And right now it is just trying to get out of the capsule. It's thinking, okay, something's new. It can probably sense the heat of my skin and also the smell of my skin. These ants can pick up different pheromones. We'll let it go a few seconds longer.
Se está creando humedad ahí dentro.
And I think
What
similar
the
to the
fuck?
velvet ant, that this ant
Creo que es
need
suciedad, ya
to be
está.
held with forceps to induce a sting. Okay, I'm going to
No, no, es humedad, es
the glass
humedad.
capsule back up and get the ant under control. Are you ready?
Yep.
1, 2, control.
Control, control, control.
Oh,
Control.
man.
Ugh.
You alright?
I cut the GoPro.
I'm just going through your head right now. What was that like?
I'm lightheaded. I'm lightheaded. Oh, the nerves that takes, guys. When the ants were coming out of the nest, they were very, very angry. And I think at this point the ant has calmed down and is just thinking, can I get out of this glass capsule? And I was not bitten, I was not stung. So what I'm gonna do now
Se ha salvado por ahora.
Ahora
is
mismo
four
eres el
steps
quinto
to
examen más visto
pick
en
up the
Twitch.
ant.
Está claro.
¿En serio?
Somos todos
Onto my
masocas viendo
forearm.
picaduras. Jaja.
And I'm going to
Lul.
do the sting.
Y tanto.
Here we go. Are you ready?
I'm ready.
GoPro is rolling. Okay. I'm literally at the summit of the insect sting pain index. So what I'm gonna do now is remove the glass. Ant is
Oh.
live, okay?
Que no se escape, que no se escape,
It
que no
is
se
out and
escape.
active. I am going to now pick it up with the forceps. Got it. There we go. That right there is a perfect hold right on the thorax. And wow, look at that. The stinger is already flying. Does that give you enough space there, Mark, to be able to see the stinger as it goes into my arm?
Yes, sir.
We've got clear visibility on the abdomen. Here we go. I'm going to move the little wooden base out of the way. Glass capsule is right here in frame. Forearm on the table.
¡Oh!
I'm Coyote Peterson, and I'm about to take on the Bullet Ant Challenge. Are you ready?
Let's
I'm
do
ready,
it.
I'm ready, I'm ready.
1,
1, 2,
2.
2 en el chat, 3 en el chat, 3 en el
Gosh,
chat,
this is it.
3 en el chat. Uy.
Oh, it's stuck in my arm! It's stuck in my arm! Oh, the stinger is stuck in my arm! Look at that! Oh, okay, it's off, it's off, it's off! Oh my gosh! Oh my gosh! Oh my gosh! Oh,
You alright?
oh my god, it is really bad! Oh my gosh, I think it has a tarantula lock topped! Oh,
You alright, man?
yeah! Oh! Did you see that? The stinger was stuck into my forearm, right into the vein.
La
There's
vein?
the sting insertion point right there. Oh my gosh! It is like, oh, it's hot. Oh, I can feel the venom already, right in my forearm. Ah! Oh, it is. It's number 1. Ah! Oh my gosh! Oh,
F,
it's
F.
burning more! It's getting worse! Hold on, hold on, hold on! Ah. Oh. Ah. Oh, my whole arm is getting really tight. Ah. Ah. Oh my gosh, Mark, put your arm out here. Just tell them. Feel my forearm.
Wow.
Dude, it is like rock hard. I think it's spasming
Está
up the
duro,
muscle.
chaval.
Now, the
Como una
toxin
roca.
that comes out of the sting of a bullet ant is a panerotoxin, which can cause you to hallucinate. So, I don't know how much venom actually went into my arm. All I know is that the stinger was in my forearm for a considerable amount of time. Ah! Ugh. Oh my gosh. Oh, oh, oh. Dude, I think my neck is having a muscle spasm too. My whole muscle structure is like pounded right now. Ah! What is that? Okay, that's not good. Let's keep an eye on that. My neck is like stiffening up. My entire arm feels like it's having a spasm right now. Okay.
Is it getting better or worse?
No, it's worse. It's coming in waves of pain now. Ah, my gosh. It is. Hold on. I'm super lightheaded.
Yo
Like
también,
super lightheaded.
hasta yo me estoy mareando, tío. What the fuck? Oh shit.
You need some water?
And you're like getting flushed. Your face is like turning red. You're getting like puffy under your eyes.
De verdad, se le está hinchando las ojeras,
I'm
chaval.
sweating bullets right now.
Oh,
Bullets of sweat for the bullet ant. Okay, I'm gonna try to stay composed. I'm gonna have to.
Buena esa,
we're gonna
buena
have to
esa,
cut the scene
Coyote,
pretty
te
quickly.
queremos.
I'm in a lot of pain right now.
Te queremos,
Okay, at the
Coyote.
moment, I'm experiencing hot, radiating waves of pain. It feels as if someone has stabbed me with a hot poker, and I can actually feel the venom. It's throbbing. It's very similar to the bite of the Gila monster. When I was bitten by the Gila monster, it was intense pain, and then it would reside.
Habla de la Gila Monster como si hubiese pasado.
This is.
A lo mejor ha pasado, pero es que no se ha visto.
at this point, the tarantula hawk was already done hurting. This is getting worse. This is getting worse. I don't know if I'm going to be able to take this for 24 hours. It pumped me full of venom. This is going to be bad. It's one thing to get tagged and, you know, to be, I got stung. It's another thing to be like, I was just hoping you got that shot mark where it was literally latched on and stinging me. Oh, I am sweating bullets right now. It is humid, but my body is on fire. It's been about 20 minutes since the sting. I look at my arm. It feels like it is on fire, about up to my shoulder. Extremely.
Seguro que lo puedo notar palpitando por el brazo. Blam, boom, boom. Uf.
But I feel composed enough to give you guys a proper outro. Now they say that this pain is going to last for 24 hours.
24 horas de dolor.
I'm in for one wild day. But I think it goes without question that the bullet ant sting is the most painful that I have faced thus far on the insect sting pain index. However, as some of you may know, there are whispers that there is possibly a more painful sting out there. The warrior wasp may challenge the bullet ant's claim at the peak of the insect sting pain index.
Dime que hay un vídeo de eso.
Am I going to be willing to take on that challenge?
Dime que hay un vídeo de eso.
Stay tuned.
Dime que hay un vídeo de eso.
I'm Coyote Peterson. Be brave. Stay wild. We'll see you on the next adventure.
¡Te queremos, coyote!
As we returned this legendary creature back to its colony, the insect was immediately greeted by the other ants. Like a soldier who had returned from a great battle, and who would perhaps share its tale of the giant human it had defeated with a single sting.
Máquina.
And as I watched this fearless gladiator disappear into the darkness, from my perspective, I too felt as if I had defeated a giant. A giant ladder I challenged myself to climb.
Oh shit.
You've all come to know as the insect sting pain index.
Hay que verlo, chavales, hay que verlo, porque ese es más nuevo incluso.
I made it. And then when it comes to the most painful sting in the insect kingdom, so far, it definitely belongs to the bullet ant.
It has been a long 24 hours. Now, they say that the bullet ant is the 24-hour ant. My arm is still sore today. Guys, look at my arm. I think that the venom actually scarred the skin right there. I don't know if you can see it on my face. I'm exhausted. Barely slept at all last night because my arm was just like, pulsating. I can feel these hot waves of pain.
Justo lo que he dicho, tío.
I guess we'll see where it's at in 48 hours. It's still stinging now.
Legends are born from the stories we are told. And as they are passed down from generation to generation, they oftentimes become so grandiose, they are nearly impossible to believe. But when it comes to the legend of Bala, trust me when I say, the tales are true. If you thought the bullet ant sting was intense, make sure to check out the aftermath and the steps I took to immediately reduce the searing pain.
Vamos a buscar el de la avispa, a ver si está. Warrior Wasp. Está, chavales, está. Hace un año. Este es mazo reciente. Dios. Imagínate si es la primera persona que fue picada por uno de estos bichos, tío. Estaría diciendo, ¿qué pasa?
Para crear contenido tan enchante, estaba viendo el chiringuito y me estoy perdiendo las vaciladas de Soria con esta mierda que puto engancha.
Es la polla esto, tío. Es la puta polla, tío. Oh, shit. Vale, vamos a darle, ¿eh? Oh. Kevin, Batnico, Monster, Eduardo, Cogren, Javier, muchas gracias por las suscripciones. Harta con los 2 meses. Lil Ducace, Maestro Vaca, Carlos de la FU con los 2 meses, muchas gracias. Gmoy, Galet, Franchu, Turnimamu, Keucero, Miolir, Chukimar, Hay el Bicho con los 2 meses, gran nombre. Hay el Bicho, el mejor nombre que podías tener para este streaming. Excelsus, Trocumado, Hidokato y Puts Aparague, muchas gracias por las suscripciones. Y Oyeritu, que se acaba de suscribir ahí también. Se viene. Se viene. Oh, Dios. Me encantaría que los subtítulos se vieran abajo. Me encantaría. No hay cosa que más me encantaría en el mundo, te lo juro, ¿eh? Te lo juro. Me parece ser que el Señor no está de nuestra parte hoy. Ha visto que el canal cristiano... ¿Me sale algo aquí? Que alguien me ha dicho que puedo... En fin, anotaciones fuera. A ver si eso hace algo. Velocidad normal, inglés. No hay... Es que no se puede tocar nada más, chavales. Corre, muchas gracias por los 2 meses. Joaco y Gispertivan, que está aquí arriba. Guapo. Muchas gracias. Uf, vamos. Esto ya tiene que ser la hostia. Vamos a ver qué dice. Te calmas. Esto parece más épico, que el otro. Esto parece... ¡Oh! ¡Súper bonita! ¡Coyote, coyote! Voy a coger palo para esto. Shit. Estamos listos, que vengan. Que vengan. El chat abierto para estos también. Para este vídeo. Qué asco, tío, me recuerdan los de Japón eso.
The Insect Sting Pain Index needs no new introduction in relation to the work that we do, and my climb toward its summit began with a small creature known as the harvester ant. This experiment into what happens from an onslaught of stings opened the door to a world of pain that I would attempt to endure in the name of education and science.
Ah, there's one on my neck. Mario, get the one off my neck.
If you were watching this video, there's a good chance you remember the velvet ant. Also known as a cow killer, this wingless wasp is
El asesino de las vacas, chaval.
stinger in the insect kingdom. The sting from that creature was intense, but it didn't end there.
This is the worst sting I've ever taken. Oh my gosh, guys, this is super bad.
The tarantula hawk delivered as promised, with a tidal wave of pain that literally put my arm into a state of paralysis.
Ese bicho me da mucho asco, tío, porque tiene las patas muy largas, te lo
And
juro,
finally came the moment that the world had been waiting for. The one and only bullet ant. Ranked as having the most painful sting in the insect kingdom, it seemed as if I had conquered the Sting Pain Index mountain.
Oh, the stinger stuck in my arm, look at that!
I had reached the summit. I had done it. Or had I? Whispers began to drift amongst the YouTube comments section, and questions began to arise as to whether or not the bullet ant was truly the king of sting.
Oh, it's burning more! It's getting worse! Hold on, hold on, hold on!
These whispers turned into a haunting echo. What about the warrior wasp? Coyote, have you heard about the warrior wasp? Are you going to be stung by the warrior wasp? Warrior wasp. Warrior wasp.
Warrior wasp.
That
Una
is an
polla.
enormous nest of angry warrior wasps.
No, 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 no. Oh, no.
Man,
Son bonitas,
a
parecen.
lot higher
Oh.
up there than I thought.
Me ha recorrido algo por el cuerpo, te lo
This is
juro,
gonna
tío.
definitely be
Fuck.
tough.
Shit.
Look again.
BDRC, muchas gracias por la suscripción. Emanuel y DG Rey Fox, muchas gracias también, máquinas.
100%. And that nest is so big, there are probably thousands of them in
¿Cómo está la araña de tu
all
escoba?
inside the walls. All
Oh,
it
fuck.
takes is a little disturbance for them to literally spill out and swarm like mad. And they're incredibly fast, much faster than your typical paper wasp. The local expert that tipped us off to this field where he said, yeah, I've seen warrior wasps there before, actually at one point threw a rock through a nest, and I was told that they spilled out of the nest so fast he barely even had time to think about running, let alone making an escape to try to get to his vehicle. And in the process, he was stung multiple times and had to go to the hospital. We do know they are incredibly fast and incredibly aggressive. So, for Mark and Mario, we're gonna actually set up a mosquito net here underneath the overhang of this tree. Now that will hopefully keep you guys safe and out of the sting zone, because as we know, the sting zone goal with this is simply on my forearm, not all over our bodies.
Es que
I'm
imagínate,
gonna be
guau,
wearing a
chaval.
bee suit, so
Como
hopefully that will protect me.
Ah,
as I
menos
go
mal,
into
ya
the
decía yo, tío, como fueran ahí en plan
little insects.
sin un traje o algo.
We're gonna
Buah.
get one up close for the cameras. Known as one of the most aggressive paper wasp species in the world, these beautiful insects carry the warrior moniker from their commitment to attacking anything that disturbs their nest. However,
Son el top
very
tier,
few
chavales.
people have ever been stung
Son el
by
top
one
tier
of
de
these
las
insects,
avispas.
because unlike normal paper wasp species, they often build their massive nests high up in the trees of the Central and South American rainforests, a place where humans virtually never encounter them. Let's go catch a warrior wasp.
All right, guys, I think I'm ready. Let's get you
Básicamente una avispa normal es Salvador Raya y una de estas avispas es Mungrel.
Now,
O te
in the
fues, ¿sabes, tío?
event that I am swarmed, it is best for you guys to just stay completely put and underneath this. Wrap yourselves up as tight as you can. There's a good chance they're not going to get through there.
It's a mosquito net, so all the webbing is very tightly wound.
Yeah.
Nothing can really get through this, but still, it's going to be a pretty nerve-wracking experience if this thing gets swarmed by the most painful stinging wasp in the world. All right.
All right, you guys ready?
Ready? Let's do it.
All right, guys. I am now going to slowly approach the nest. And the goal is going to be to just hold the net up in the air and see if I can get wasps to actually come to the net. If I'm swarmed, it is going to be one incredibly bad situation. I'm very close now. They're all down on the low end. Whoa. Starting to swarm around me. There are a couple moving around me left and right.
My tactic was simple. Coax a single wasp from the nest using my extendable GoPro arm, and then quickly swipe it up using my entomology net. This was primed to be one of the most dangerous animal catches I had ever attempted, as disturbing the nest could literally mean thousands of these fearless warriors swarming me and the crew.
Okay, I'm going to cut this handheld camera and go for a catch. Here we go.
Ya me está picando el cuerpo, tío, solo con esto, te lo juro. ¡Ah! ¡Ha pillado una! ¡Ha pillado una! ¡La ha pillado, la ha pillado, la ha pillado, la ha pillado!
I got one, I got one, I got one. I got one!
Cualquier cosa que me toca, te lo juro.
Definitely got one, a big one too. Woo! Holy cow, that totally worked. Okay, there it is, right there in the net, you see it? And what I did is I just...
Me mandan a mí a hacer esto y seguro que acabo tirándole una piedra o algo sin querer al nido.
provoked one off the edge with the aquapod and got it right into the net. Check that out. Wow, okay, now this is the difficult part. I need to safely get it out of the net and into the capsule. Give me 1 second here. Oh man, my arm is shaking. That was the most perfect swipe I could have possibly attempted. Nothing got scared. It was a wasp on the edge of the net. I just poked it with the aquapod. It came off. One swipe, and I had it. Hold on a second. Right down here.
Por lo menos la tienen ya.
Yes, there it is. Wow, there you have it. That is the warrior wasp. Oh my gosh, that is a large wasp. Wow, I was excited to catch it. Now I realize I have just sealed my fate. That is crazy.
Oh, shit.
Look at the abdomen on that creature.
¿Cuántos views tiene este vídeo? 13 millones, chaval. Wow.
Well,
Flipa.
part 1 of this mission is in the capsule. Part 2 is to get me stung. I have a feeling this may be just as bad as the bullet ant.
Está tensa la mierda. Betonut, muchas gracias por los 2 meses. Y le dejé con los 2 meses también, muchas gracias.
Just based on the knowledge that
Este
these
tío
are
está vivo aún, sí,
extremely
sí que está vivo.
aggressive,
Sigue
I
subiendo
have a feeling
vídeos,
that the
se
sting
supone.
is going to be unbelievably painful, but I am mentally prepared to take this sting, and I know that this is the moment that everybody's been waiting for. We thought that I had climbed the insect sting pain index and reached the summit, and that was it. The bullet ant was it. But of course, we all knew that we teased the warrior wasp at the end of that episode, and ever since, you guys have been asking for it. So today, Coyote Peterson is going to deliver. Here we go.
Mira este video, Rubius es el peor piquete, creo.
¿En serio? Hay otro peor que este. Joder, chaval. Este hombre no para. ¡Qué máquina!
Is a warrior wasp. Now the ultimate question that we are answering today is, will the warrior wasp's sting be more painful than the bullet ant? I have to just sit back for a second and admire this creature. How can something only that big, about an inch in length, possibly contain such a potent sting?
Eso es lo que me dijo
Look at
ella.
that iridescent blue coloration on the wings, and its abdomen almost looks as if it's covered in velvet. You'll notice the body structure of this wasp is very distinct. Of course, it has the head, it has a thorax, and then a very, very narrow space
Night, yo soy Vice,
between its
muchas gracias.
thorax and its abdomen. Now, one thing that I did notice when we saw these out flying around the nest is when they fly, they actually turn their abdomens upwards to a point in the air. Very different looking than other wasp species that we see flying around. Now, what's interesting is that this thing looks like a warrior, and when all of them are together and they're on the outside of the hive, what they will do to ward off anything that's thinking about getting into the hive is that
Por lo menos que cambiara de brazo. Qué dolor carajo.
sometimes they are actually called drumming wasps.
Siempre hacen el mismo brazo,
their
¿eh?
wings
No sé por
together,
qué.
all in unison, and that's where they get the
Que balancea un
warrior
poco.
wasp. It sounds like soldiers marching. So when I look at this creature and its fierce appearance, it definitely reminds me of one determined warrior. And you know, the other thing that's real interesting about these wasps is they have massive front mandibles. Now, this is a species that will kill caterpillars and bring them
asco de
back
boca.
to feed their young.
¿Qué coño tiene en la
But they
boca?
mostly feed on nectars and sugars. So this is not a creature that's out there hunting for itself, only hunting for its young. But those front mandibles, I can easily see be used to decapitate or kill something like a caterpillar or a grub. Whoa, it's an
Por si hay que cortar, mejor el izquierdo.
Almost looks like the face of a
600 IQ.
bullet ant.
Tienes razón.
But of course it has wings and a slightly different body structure. This is the only time I have ever seen a blue wasp.
Yo también.
Look at that. Now, just like
Súper
the
bonita, la
tarantula
verdad.
hawk, the way to get this
No me daría
animal to
tanto asco
sting
esto como una
is we're gonna
araña.
actually
¿Sabes, tío?
place
Aunque
the glass
duela
capsule
más.
inside of this net. And I'm going to take off the glass top, let the net fall down on top of the insect, and I'm going to pick it up with these entomology forceps. I think you guys all know the game plan from there. Coyote's arm goes down on the table, the insect touches my forearm, and a sting is induced. Now, of course, for safety, we always have an epinephrine pen on set, just in case anybody's wondering. I'm going to just place this off to the side at this point. And if you guys are ready, let's get the warrior wasp into the net. Mark, are you all set?
Estamos listos. ¿Estáis listos, chavales?
It's aggressive and flies
¿Estáis listos o no?
Ooh, that's a great question, because I will tell you what, this is one fast insect. Now, when I am stung, as always, I'm going to try to get the glass capsule back over top. If I do not, and the wasp flies off, just hold your ground for a second. Good chances it just wants to escape, and it's not going to come after you guys. But if you are stung, I'm pretty much just going to turn the cameras around and film you guys to see what happens.
Let's not do that.
Let's hope that doesn't happen. Well, so far I've managed to get every one of these stinging
No me gustaría ser el
insects
cámara de
back
este
inside the
hombre.
glass
No me
capsule
gustaría.
so that we can safely release it back into the wild, right where it came from.
Gracias a Dios que
And
puedo
with
hacerlo
any
todo
luck,
desde mi
we'll be able
casa.
to pull that off again once more today.
Tengo mucha suerte.
Let's freak alive, please.
Yes, yes. For you guys' sake, let's definitely keep it alive. Mario, are you ready?
Ready.
Mark, are you ready?
I'm ready. If you're ready.
Hello there.
All right, I am going to slide the warrior wasp off to the side. You stay there, buddy. And I'm going to place the net right in the middle of the table. Now, just like I did with the tarantula hawk,
Es grande,
I'm going to
Es grande, no lo parece, pero es grande.
replace the capsule right there.
Uf,
And I'm going to
menudo abdomen, chaval.
lift up the net. See that? Good. You guys got that shot?
Yep.
I'm now going to remove the glass capsule and let the wasp.
A little delicate procedure.
Oh, okay. The wasp is in the net. I'm going to gently pin it, and I need to grab it right at the back of its thorax. Got it. Perfect hold. Okay. Wow. There we have it. Okay, I'm gonna have to do this quick. And that is about as good a hold as I
Dios, es
am
preciosa,
going
pero
to get.
cuanto más bonitos son, más mortíferos son. Oh shit. Mira, 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 mira. Oh, fuck.
Con la cinturita fina parece el robot de Fortnite.
Es verdad. Oh shit.
I'm Coyote Peterson.
Yo estoy a punto de morir.
I'm about to enter the sting zone with.
Hola, Tito Rubius. Estos videos me ponen la polla dura.
Here we go.
Muchas gracias.
One,
Me alegro de oír eso. 2, 3. Lo está sacando, lo está sacando, lo está sacando. Se ha quedado. Se había quedado pillado, chaval. Hasta el fondo, como le gusta al coyote. Hasta el fondo. F.
What are you feeling?
Oh man, yeah, no, it's bad. Oh man, it's getting a lot worse really quickly. So far, not as bad as the bullet ant though.
No es tan malo, dice que no es tan malo, como el
Hold on.
bullet. La hormiga bala.
Sharp shooting pain.
Agudo dolor punzante. Qué específico para estar casi muriéndote.
Really quickly. Hold on, back to the table, Okay, so
Se ha escapado, ¿no?
what is happening right now
Creo que
is
se ha
the
escapado.
venom is getting into my bloodstream, right? And what's happening is it is breaking down the membranes around my blood cells, and it's causing them to scatter. Now there are cells in there that are neurons, right? Those neurons are sending messages to my brain that are screaming pain, pain, pain. And trust me when I say there's massive amounts of pain going through my arm right now.
Me fío.
Onset is not as bad as the bullet ant, but it's an electrical shock similar to that of the tarantula hawk.
Rubius te
Hold on, let me
repatriará
compose
como
myself
bicho
here
de
for a
esos.
second.
Nuestra vez.
Oh my gosh, the pain is actually getting worse as time goes on. And I don't know if that's actually the venom taking hold or that's just the neurons firing to my brain saying you are in a lot of pain right now, Coyote. Hold on guys, give me a second. See the red?
You seem more squirmy. Like you can't sit still.
This is more of a continuous sting than the bullet ant was. This keeps firing. This just keeps firing.
Tío, sé a lo que se refiere perfectamente. Con lo que sigue disparando, en plan. Calvos en el chat, por favor, calvos en el chat.
I need to be worried. Talk to me.
I'm trying to just mentally like absorb the pain right now, and I mean we're tired. We've been working hard all day, and it's hot out here. I'm lightheaded. You know, when you get into a really hot shower and the steam sets on, you feel like you're gonna faint. I do feel like I'm getting close to fainting, and that is not good. I'm just trying to control my breathing. Ah, look at that welt. Man,
Yeah, you can definitely.
that thing walloped me. I can only imagine what it would be like to be swarmed by these. Just a single sting dwarfs the sting of a yellow jacket. The initial sting was not as painful as the tarantula hawk, but then it set in, and it was electrical in nature. It felt like an electrical current going into my arm. And I was over here, I was hitting the ground saying, it's not as bad as the bullet ant, but in its own way, it's different because the bullet ant hit me and then just kept radiating. This feels like I'm being stung over and over and over.
Man, it's really swollen. It usually don't swell that good.
Look at that. Go ahead, put your hand out.
Se ha hinchado
Feel
más
the
de todo.
tautness of my forearm.
Oh yeah.
Siente la burla, what the fuck, está sintiendo con el culo.
Stinger insertion point is definitely swollen. It is very much isolated.
Oof.
It almost looks like a little BB or something underneath my skin.
That's, you know, you're reacting more like you did with the bees. With that, the immediate welt.
You know, my body may start to react differently to venoms. At this point, I'm just feeling really lightheaded. Very hot. My arm is very hot, and not
Feeling
necessarily a state of paralysis like the tarantula hawk, but
Any tightness in your chest or?
not my chest, tightness in my hand. Like this motion, squeezing of my hand is very, very difficult right now. Really having a hard time.
Ah, sí que la ha capturado,
squeezing down
chaval.
the fist.
Para hacerle los planitos ahí todo guapos después.
Setting in there. It does still feel like pins and needles in my arm, but I know
that everybody wants me to answer the question.
A ver.
Is the sting from the
A
warrior
ver.
wasp
Rubius,
more
tienes que
painful?
tener en cuenta
¿Es
que
más
una
dolorosa?
persona cuando sufre un dolor traumático su
Definitely
umbral
say
cada vez es más
bullet
alto.
is
De
worse.
manera que cuando viene un dolor
However,
superior,
keep
su
this-
umbral también es mayor, y no siente tanto dolor. Por eso cada vez cuando el estímulo es mayor, lo soporta mejor. Lo digo porque yo me sorprende que cada vez reacciona menos mal.
Yo lo digo porque me sorprendo que cada vez reacciona menos mal. No entiendo esa frase. Por eso cada vez que cuando el estímulo es mayor lo soporta mejor. Ya, eso sí que lo puedo entender.
This in mind. If you come across a bullet
De todas
ant
formas,
out there
espérate. Te queremos.
Hello there.
Te queremos, coyote. Seguro que cuando ponéis comentarios hacéis esto para salir arriba. ¿A que sí? Le dais like a vuestro propio comentario. No hay nada más lamentable en el mundo que eso, pero yo también lo hago, así que no os preocupéis. Pues coyote, ha sido un placer conocerte. Joder, ha estado tensa la mierda. Ha estado tensa la mierda. Ah. Uf. Voy a ver este vídeo que me han pasado Monster H. A ver cuánto dura. Stung by Executioner. Hostia puta. Hostia puta, este es mazo reciente. Este lo vamos mañana, ¿vale? Yo creo que me voy a ir ya. Este lo vamos a ver mañana, chavales. Se supone que ya es el siguiente nivel del siguiente nivel. A ver si... Hostia puta, vamos a ver el principio solo. ¿El principio?
I'm Coyote Peterson, and I'm about to enter the sting zone with
Oh, shit. Luego mañana. Bueno, mañana no sé. Mañana no creo porque mañana va a ser un gran día. Mañana sale la nueva temporada de Fortnite, que va a ser legendaria, se supone. Y voy a estar aquí. No voy a leer ningún spoiler hasta que empiece el directo. Voy a reaccionar genuinamente a todos los objetos en directo. Y a todas las cosas nuevas que hay en directo. Así que tengo hype. Intentaré no spoilearme. Será difícil. No podré meterme a ningún sitio, pero será difícil. Esto es Coyote. Y voy a intentar no spoilearme durante 24 horas. A ver si es posible. O menos. A ver, esto me lo guardo en Interesting. Aquí. Vale, guay. Wilson, muérdeme. Muérdeme. A ver en qué index de dolor estás tú. Ven. Ven. Mira. Vamos a intentar capturar al espécimen salvaje que hay correteando en mi casa. Aviso, no hagáis esto en casa. Espérate.